Hello, and welcome to a new lecture. In this lecture, we will explore the fundamental concepts of logging, monitoring, and investigations, all of which are crucial elements of an organization's security operation. These practices are essential for detecting, responding to, and understanding security incidents, as well as ensuring the ongoing integrity and availability of systems and data. Logging captures important events and data points across the organization's IT environment. Monitoring tracks those logs and systems in real time, and investigations provide the necessary insights to respond to incidents and strengthen defenses. Let's dive deeper into these practices and understand how they contribute to a robust cybersecurity framework. Logging refers to the process of recording events and activities that occur within an organization's systems, applications, and more network infrastructure. Logs provide detailed records of system behavior, user activity, and interactions with applications or services. These records can be invaluable in understanding what happened during a security incident, tracking down malicious activities, and identifying trends or patterns in system behavior. Logs are typically generated by a wide range of sources, including operating systems, firewalls, intrusion detection systems, IDS, web servers, databases, applications, and endpoints. Logs capture a variety of information, such as authentication attempts, user activity, access to sensitive files, network traffic, and system errors. This data can be used for various purposes, including troubleshooting, performance monitoring, and security analysis. Security logs, in particular, are key to detecting unauthorized access, suspicious activities, and potential attacks. They can reveal critical details, such as failed login attempts, unusual network traffic, or unauthorized access to sensitive data. One of the most important aspects of logging is ensuring that logs are captured consistently and securely. Logs should be generated at the right level of detail and should be protected from unauthorized access or tampering. Organizations need to set up proper logging configurations that capture all relevant events without overwhelming the system with excessive data. For example, system administrators might configure logs to capture failed login attempts, configuration changes, and suspicious file access. Additionally, logs should be retained for an appropriate period of time based on organizational policies and legal requirements, such as compliance with standards like PCI DSS, HIPAA, or GDPR. Effective logging relies on standardization and centralized logging systems to aggregate logs from different sources across the organization. Tools like security information and event management (SIS) systems allow for the aggregation and analysis of logs in real time, helping security teams to identify and respond to potential incidents swiftly. Centralized logging enables security analysts to have a holistic view of an organization's security posture, making it easier to detect trends, anomalies, and potential threats. Monitoring, as the next step after logging, involves continuously tracking and analyzing system activities, logs, and security events in real time. Monitoring tools help organizations detect security incidents, performance issues, and operational disruptions as they happen. Security monitoring enables organizations to identify suspicious activities or deviations from the norm and respond quickly to mitigate potential threats. Real-time monitoring is particularly important for detecting advanced threats such as zero-day exploits, insider threats, and lateral movement within the network. Monitoring tools typically use a combination of data sources, including system logs, network traffic analysis, endpoint monitoring, and application monitoring. These tools continuously assess events and behaviors across the entire IT environment, allowing security teams to detect unusual activity or signs of compromise. For example, a monitoring tool might detect an unusually high volume of data being transferred from a server to an external IP address, which could indicate data exfiltration. Similarly, if an employee's account is trying to log in from multiple locations in a short time frame, it may indicate a stolen credential or a brute force attack. Many organizations use SIEM systems to centralize monitoring. SIEM tools aggregate security logs from multiple sources and apply advanced correlation rules and analytics to identify potential threats. For example, SIEM systems can identify suspicious patterns, such as a user trying to access multiple sensitive files they don't usually work with, or a system trying to communicate with an unusual external server. These systems generate real-time alerts, which are critical for responding to potential security incidents. In addition to real-time monitoring, organizations should have processes in place for periodic audits and reviews of their monitoring systems. Regular assessments help ensure that the monitoring configurations are up to date, that the right systems are being monitored, and that potential blind spots are addressed. This proactive approach helps maintain a strong security posture and ensures that security teams are prepared to address emerging threats. Investigations play a crucial role in the overall security process. When an incident is detected, an investigation is necessary to understand the scope, cause, and impact of the event. The goal of an investigation is to gather relevant evidence, determine how the attack occurred, assess the damage, and take appropriate action to resolve the issue. Investigations also help organizations learn from incidents by identifying weaknesses or gaps in their security measures that allowed the attack to succeed. The investigation process typically begins with an initial response to the incident. Security teams must quickly gather as much information as possible to understand the nature of the incident and its potential impact. This often involves collecting logs, monitoring alerts, and using forensic tools to examine affected systems. The security team may also perform interviews with individuals who were involved in or affected by the incident to gather additional context. Digital forensics plays a vital role in investigations. Forensic tools help security teams preserve and analyze evidence, such as file systems, emails, network traffic, and digital storage devices. These tools are essential for identifying the root cause of an incident, recovering deleted files, and providing evidence that can be used for further legal or regulatory actions. A critical aspect of investigations is ensuring the integrity of the evidence by maintaining a proper chain of custody. Forensic teams must document every step they take when collecting or handling evidence to ensure that it can be legally presented in court if necessary. The investigation process also includes determining the attack vector, how the attacker gained access to the system, and assessing the damage caused. For example, if the attack was a result of a phishing email, the investigation would trace the path from the initial breach to the final exfiltration of data. Once the cause is identified, security teams can take corrective actions, such as blocking the compromised account, patching vulnerabilities, and enhancing security controls. After the investigation, the organization should conduct a post-incident review to assess the effectiveness of the response and identify lessons learned. This review should involve key stakeholders and focus on what went well during the response, what could have been improved, and how similar incidents can be prevented in the future. The findings of the investigation can also inform updates to the organization's security policies, incident response plan, and overall security strategy. To wrap up, logging, monitoring, and investigations are foundational practices for maintaining a secure IT environment. Logging provides a record of events that can be used to understand system behavior and detect potential threats. Monitoring enables real-time detection and response to security incidents, ensuring that threats are addressed as soon as they arise. Investigations help organizations understand the root cause of incidents, mitigate their impact, and prevent future occurrences. By effectively combining these practices, organizations can build a resilient security framework that not only detects and responds to threats, but also continuously improves based on lessons learned from past incidents.